Alright, so what's up guys? So we're out here on another run, out here doing this craziness for all you guys to simply sit back, watch, admire, and enjoy, right? Being out here in this super hot, excruciating weather, but it's so hard, you know, to find the drive, to find the motivation to be out here, be happy, right? Not complaining, and be, you know, motivated, you know, to be doing this. And you know, we might have given you the first tip for a video as far as the 4 ways you can become more happy and motivated. 4 tips per se. So without further ado, we will go into tip number 1, which you already heard, which is to eliminate the complaints, right? The excuses, right? The reasons that you can't, won't, shouldn't, wouldn't, and then eventually couldn't do something, right? It's so easy to do that, right? Because, you know, in the world there's so much negativity, right? And as a species, we, you know, are literally designed to find everything wrong, everything, you know, that in particular makes us, or is a threat to us, right? It's how we survived. And you know, from then, it may not be the most healthiest of outlooks. And hello, thank you. And from then, it may not be the most happiest because you are gonna be stressful. Right? It's gonna be hard for you because you're always gonna be thinking wrong, right? Doubting yourself, feeling almost ashamed per se. And from then, you know that you know, have some work to do, right? Because you feel incomplete. But guess what? If you eliminate those complaints, you're gonna start to be happy, right? You're gonna find all the reasons, all the positive ones, as far as why you can, right? So turn those can'ts into cans, right? Turn those wouldn't into would, and couldn't into coulds. And what you're gonna see is a domino effect of success. Right? It's gonna be one thing after the other. You're gonna be hitting a mark, then hitting another, and another, and another. Because what is going to be significant to you is, you know, the positive energy, the affirmations, right? The negativity and the darkness, the evils of the world, which there are many, they're gonna fade away into the background. But they're gonna be so insignificant because your positive things, the things that are great about you, are gonna outshine them. It's gonna make them seem so great. And from then, you know what you gotta do. That is to eliminate your complaints. And, you know, without further ado, we will go into tip number 2, and we might have mentioned it a little bit, and that is whatever you focus on, you will feel, right? Because if you focus on, you know, your failures, your rejections, right, your shortcomings, it's gonna make you feel like crap. It's gonna make you want to give up and not do things anymore. Because all of us aren't perfect, right? We, you know, don't achieve everything in the world. We have faults, we make mistakes, and that's okay, right? It makes us all what? Human, right? We're all, you know, human species. None of us are really, truly that special, right? We're all in this together. We're all a little dumb, right? A little crazy, and it's okay, right? Because that's who we are. So don't be so hard on yourself, right? Per se, right? Don't stress so much over what didn't happen, right? You're gonna get lost in it, right? In that time that you spent focusing on that, right, is distracting you from what you're doing right now, right? In the present moment, right? And that is probably having to get up and study for that test, right? Having to get up and go to the gym, right? Forgetting, right, the last time that you stepped on the weight scale and you weren't happy, right? You saw a number that was either too high or too low. And that's okay, right? Because that just means that you have work to do, right? Things that you got to improve upon. And from then, only will the results happen. Those results that you want, right? The successes, not the failures, right? Not, things that you didn't get, right? Because we can't have everything. So be happy with what you have, and that is the key, right? Point number 2. And you will be happier and more motivated. You won't lose the drive from feeling or remembering all these negative issues. And we will go into tip number 3 as far as getting happy and motivated, and that is to find your inner purpose, right? Your why, as far as what it is that you want to do with your life, right? Whether it's becoming a doctor, becoming a personal trainer, right? Whatever it is that you want to do, where we all have goals, right? We all aspire to be someone or do things on this earth, right? That's why we're put here. And from then you're gonna have a purpose, right? Extend far beyond just wanting to become a doctor, right? A personal trainer, like we mentioned. There is a bigger reason why, right? For some, it's I want to help people, right? I want to overcome the childhood that I felt wasn't that good, and that's okay, right? Some of them want to be nurses, caretakers, because they feel like they weren't given the care that they were supposed to have when they were children, right? That's their purpose, right? Whatever it is, sit down with yourself alone and figure it out, right? Take some time to do that, and trust me, once you find that purpose, that inner strength will come out, right? You will be doing those same tasks that you were doing before, by going to medical school, having to take those exams, right? Or going and doing your personal training job. But guess what? You're gonna have a brand new fire behind your eyes, right? There's gonna be a bigger and deeper reason behind what you're doing it for, right? It's almost like you become a movie character, right? You have a storyline and a plot, right? People don't write and create movies without that, right? There would be nothing, right? That's the whole reason why there's a writer for these movies. And think of your life as one, right? You're the star of your own movie, right? All of us are movie stars. It's just whatever you want, what it is that you want to do with it, right? With your movie, right? You could choose to do nothing with it, or you could choose to make it everything, right? To take advantage of it, to carpe diem the day. And from then, you will be happy and motivated, right? You will be driven towards your success, not away from it. So now we will go on to tip number 4, and that is to get help from friends, right? Or professionally, right? Colleagues of yours, mentors, right? People along the way that are going to be able to see you from an outside perspective and judge you, right? Because oftentimes we could have these issues that come around. We can doubt ourselves along the way, doubt our abilities, become confused, become distraught over things that we feel. Hello. Oh, thank you so much. You have a go. And now we forget what we were talking about. Hello. All right, just wait a second. Thank you so much. Have a good one. So we were saying, in order to, have this strenuous achievement, right, we need to have some help along the way, right? Just like that old Beatles song, get by with a little help from your friends, right? Don't be ashamed to ask them for help, right? Far too often we can be caught in our own egos, right? Our big heads can get in the way of everything. And from then, you know, we don't get the help that we so ultimately crave and need. Mental, physical, whatever it is, don't be afraid to ask for it and receive it. And from then, you will be happy and motivated, because they will keep you on course, right? They will push you in the right direction, make you understand what you've done and what you could done, and keep you on the right path. So, you know, as far as these 4 tips in order to stay happy and motivated, we thank you very much for, you know, listening and watching. And we say thank you very much and goodbye.